This is the main page of the Optique system, where you can see information about the Optique project, the NPD FactPages dataset, and the partners involved in the development of the system. We will now give a short tour through the features of the system and then dive into details of two components, the visual query formulation and the installation. The main functionality of the system is to provide self-service query answering to end users, and the query menu item is devoted to that. The New Query submenu allows users to construct queries from scratch, either via a visual query formulation tool that looks like this. We will discuss it in detail in the next part of the demonstration, or via a Sparkle editor that is targeted to more advanced users. Let's have a closer look at the Sparkle editor. It has a window to enter queries, where by default there is a query template. There are several predefined prefixes that users can customize and use for query formulation, and it offers a number of modes to display query results as a table or on a map and so on. For example, let's run this query. It asks for names of all onshore oil facilities and displays the results as a table. We run the query, and the table with names of facilities is displayed at the bottom of the page. We're back to the main menu. Another possibility to access the data is to navigate through the main concepts of the domain ontology. The main concepts are ontological elements that are frequently asked for by users or pre-selected by data administrators. In our example, we grouped the concepts into three categories: financial, physical, and reporting. The financial category includes two concepts, company and license. The physical category includes facility, field, stratigraphic unit, and so on. Users can customize both the set of main concepts and the categories. If we click on a concept, say field, then a visual query formulation tool is invoked and focused on the selected concept, field in our case. We're back to the main menu. Users can also access data via queries from a query catalog. The demo catalog contains queries about oil production licenses issued in Norway, well bores in specific fields, and so on. There is a search box with auto-completion to look for queries in the catalog. Continuing with the query discussed before, let us choose the query about all onshore facilities. Now we can select whether we want to see the answers to this query on a map or as a table and execute the query. This is the result in a table view from which we can switch to a map and back. On the map, we see the onshore facilities displayed as red dots. Finally, the user can edit queries using either the Sparkle endpoint, this is how the query looks in Sparkle, or using the visual query editor. For the latter option, let us select a simpler query that asks for all well bores in the West Ekofisk field. This is how this query looks in the visual query editor. We will give a more thorough explanation of the visual query editor in the next part of the demonstration. The system menu is devoted to installation and maintenance of the Optique system. We offer wizards to install Optique 1.0 on top of your data in order to query it. The first wizard is based on so-called direct mappings between ontologies and databases. Later on, we will demonstrate this wizard in detail. And the second one is based on so-called R2RML mappings, and it allows for more fine-grained mapping definitions. At the bottom of the page, we give a short description of the main installation steps and a figure illustrating them. Through the maintenance menu, system maintainers can edit mappings and ontologies of the system. They can also add new ontologies and new data sources to the system. Later on, we will demonstrate the mapping editor in detail. Finally, in the Help menu, you can find people to contact concerning different components and aspects of Optique 1.0.